Let's get a good run in tonight. Chapter 7 or better. Chapter 8 would be preferable, since I got a much better way to do that now.
Once the city used to pulse with energy. Dirty and dangerous, but alive and wonderful. Now, it's something else. The changes came slowly at first. Most didn't realize, or didn't care, and accepted them. They chose a comfortable life. Some didn't. And those who refused to conform were pushed to the sidelines. They became our clients. We call ourselves runners. We exist on the edge, between the gloss and the reality. The mirror's edge. We keep out of trouble, out of sight, and the cops don't bother us. Runners see the city in a different way. We see the flow. Rooftops become pathways and conduits, possibilities, and routes to escape. The flow is what keeps us running, keeps us alive.
Training time, Faith. Yeah, I know you hate it, but that fall took you out of commission for a while. Now you're back, you gotta keep sharp, especially in this city. Check out these new training grounds, pretty slick, huh? Celeste's on runaround duty, so get to her and just go with the flow, okay? There she is. Get after her.
Hi, Faith. Welcome back. Didn't think we'd be seeing you so soon.
You know what's weird? I know this game is first person. Like, intellectually I know it. I'm looking at it as first person, right? But when I think of me playing the game, I actually visualize it in third person. So I'm actually, like, visualizing a little model of Faith running around that I can actually see. You know, I'm not visualizing myself. I think about the future of gaming quite a bit. What is it that's going to, you know, push gaming into the next 10 years? And I got news for people. It's not Halo 6. Yeah, Halo. It's not Halo 6. It's not. You know, it's not. What was the name? Like Banjo and Kazooie in Time or something. I don't know. Spyro and Clank. Yeah, it's not the new Spyro and Clank game. I completely butchered that. It's Ratchet and Clank. I'm such an idiot. You know, like there are all these games that like people are like, oh man, this is gonna be the future. What are you talking about? What future? The next Elder Scrolls game? How are they going to make an Elder Scrolls game better than Skyrim? It's not going to happen. Skyrim is the perfect open world game.
Merc wants me to run you through some sparring. You know how he is. You ready? Okay, come on.
You notice there's been next to no hype about any new, like, Call of Duty games or first-person shooters out there? Practically nothing.
Alright, Faith. Let's run through some weapon disarms. Just in
Overwatch 2 looks like a reskinned... It looks like they're just gonna keep Overwatch 1 going with some new skins for the characters and, like, a couple new maps.
Remember what I taught you, Faith. Isolate them. Fight them one at a time if you gotta fight.
There's no genre-changing stuff that I'm seeing at all. And that's a shame. We've got these new systems coming out. And really, there's no marquee games for them.
Okay, that's enough training, ladies. Gotta get to the real thing. Drake's got a job for yourself, so check in with him. Faith, let me know when you're ready to get going.
See you later, Faith.
What are the games that are being played right now on Twitch? Let me check. Well, let me do an audio check first. Testing, testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We're up. Yeah, let me do this. Let me see what's on Twitch right now. Alright, discover. No, okay, forget that. Browse. Categories. Live categories. Sort and filter. Viewers, high to low. Let's just do it. Okay. Yeah. #1 most watched channel right now. What do you think it is? Red Dead Redemption 2? No. What do you think it is? It's Call of Duty. No, sorry, it's not Call of Duty. Do you think it's the new Call of Duty?
Once you finish showing off,
No.
I think you might concentrate on
It's
some actual work.
Grand Theft Auto
Get
5.
in position for a handoff. You need to get the delivery to
A
her.
game-
You'll be near the communications tower ahead of you.
A game that came out before I even went to college. I've been out of college for 2 years. It's about to be 3 years I've been out of college. And the #1 most viewed channel on Twitch is Grand Theft Auto 5. By, like, you know,
You're taking your
by
sweet old time.
nearly 100,000 viewers.
She's almost at the comms tower and you ain't. Get moving.
Want to guess
Give
what
her
the
bag.
second
Tell her
most
take it
viewed
from
channel
there.
on Twitch is? It's just chatting. That's it. Just people chatting. IRL. Not even a video game. #3, League of Legends.
Wires are fizzing about you, Faith. Sounds like some blues are headed your way. News chopper tipped them off.
League of Legends.
Hey, drop the bag and put your hands where we can see them.
So far, in the top 3,
Get the hell out of there.
we haven't seen a game that was made in the last... It's more than 5 years.
Wires are
But
going
we'll say
crazy.
5 years.
Get out of there, Faith.
Or not even. Like, okay, when did GTA... I know League of Legends came out before GTA 5.
Matching Celeste. You there, Sal?
What the hell's happening? I can hear gunshots and that bird's
Ah,
a little too
if I
curious.
wasn't in the middle of the game right now, I would check. Let me check.
Faith's on her way. Get your ass ready to move.
Yeah, I'm going. I'll check when I'm on the staircase, but I'll finish my, Okay, #4, Call of Duty Warzone. Right, that's actually a game that's somewhat recent, if, like, 2 years old counts as somewhat. Wow. Screw you.
You ready, Sal?
Yep,
crap.
I can see Faith now.
Get to Celeste. There are more blues on the way.
Come on, Faith, CPF on your tail. Hey, throw me the bag!
Okay, 2013, GTA
Okay,
5.
I got it from here.
Okay, they're playing rough cell.
I'll be fine. Shit, get out of here!
You gotta get off that roof, Faith. Don't care how you do it, just do it.
In 2009. Okay, so in the top 3 of Twitch is not a video, is the First one, a game that came out in 2013. Second one,
What did you do, Faith?
just chatting.
Nothing.
And third, a game that came out in
Just
2009.
opened fire.
Don't know what the hell's happening. I'll ask around. Get your ass
And
back
it
to base, Faith.
and together, Grand Theft Auto and Just Chatting make up about 1 million. League of Legends is 148,000, and it just goes lower. Fortnite. Resident Evil Village is the newest game on this. 70,000 people just listening to music. And then after that, you get some new games. Counter-Strike Global Offensive will have 50,000 viewers constant until the end of time.
Going to see Pope.
Jeez.
Robert Pope. Taking a statement on that break-in last week? Yeah, anyways, it's 56 West Arlen Drive. Tell Lieutenant Miller.
This is embarrassing.
I'll relay the message, Officer Connors.
Thanks. Connor's out.
It's just,
Hello.
it's sickening.
You there?
It really is.
Hey, Mark.
I bet you're listening to the chatter.
You know me.
Try and get some sleep.
10,000 people watching Geometry Dash.
Gonna put the word out tomorrow. See why
That was my jam. I love Geometry Dash. I loved it
Okay. And don't
when I
eat
was,
that pizza.
14.
Matured. Yeah, I know. See you, Mark.
It may sound like I'm ragging on Twitch viewers. I'm super not.
All units proceed.
I'm not at all.
West Arlen Drive immediately. Proceed with caution.
Kate! Where are you? Kate, where are you?
What I'm ragging on is game studios
Just get on comms and track.
that have not been able to fundamentally alter the genre of gaming in a decade. That should not happen.
Almost there.
Well, anytime you'd like to tell me where there is and what the hell you're doing, feel free.
It's my sister.
Okay. I'm gonna see if I can figure out what's
There
going
are
on.
so
Give me
many
a second.
problems that existed with gaming in 2013 or 2012 that do not exist today. 2012, 2013, it's not like... Yeah, maybe it's like relatively simple to get on a group chat with a bunch of your friends, but it's not universal by any stretch of the imagination. Nowadays, everyone knows it.
Okay, Drake says there's
Nowadays,
some heat on
any
West Arlen.
multiplayer game
Pope's
can
place.
just assume
That's where you're
that
headed, but be careful.
the people
Don't
playing
tell
their
them
game
what's going on there.
can get in a group chat with their friends, practically like breathing. It doesn't even matter. And we've seen no innovations because of
You
that.
know he was running for mayor, right? Finally, someone who could actually make a difference in this.
I know no one important is listening to this, but CEO of EA, CEO of Blizzard, of Activision, Riot Games, these massive studios. Please, for the love of God, like, you sat by and watched as the most popular game of the pandemic, the game that came out and captured the attention of the entire world, was a game made in some guy's basement that cost him like a couple $1,000 and he did in his own time. And everyone did it because you have not changed the genre
Kate?
at all.
What are you doing here?
What happened? Did you...
No! You don't recognize him?
Should I?
It's Robert. Robert Pope, friend of Dad's.
Shit, that Pope.
He called me. We hadn't talked much since I joined up. He had a break-in last week. He's still a campaigner. Don't you read the news?
It's not news anymore. It's advertising.
He was running for mayor.
So the break-in must have really spooked him then.
That's what I thought. But it was odd. He told me about the break-in, asked me to come,
The
then asked after you.
Really? I haven't seen him for at least 10 years.
the
Anyway,
bar
he was
for
alive
video
when I
game
got here. Just
in
sitting
the
at his
last
desk,
5 years
writing. Everything went
has
by.
been set
When I came
so
to, he'd been
low
shot.
that it
Pretty
practically
sure
doesn't even
my
exist,
gun.
exist anymore.
There was a book on the desk, a diary.
It used to be 10
was
years ago when a
gone.
game's coming out and you're
I'm
like,
sure
man,
there
how
was
is this
someone
going
else
to
in the
change the
building.
genre? Am I going to be
Left my
playing
radio
something
in the
I've
car.
never
Haven't had
played
time to
before?
phone it in.
Am I going to spend
Come
the
on.
next
Come
6
with
months
me.
of my life
I'll take you
just
somewhere
doing
This
this
isn't the time to run.
4 hours
I'm
a
not
day,
like you.
5
Running
hours
will
a
just
day?
make me look
I get home
guilty.
from
You
school
think this was
and
an
I'm in it.
accident, Kate?
Let's go.
There are no
Let's do
accidents
this.
in this city. Someone wanted him dead and wanted
What
you
is my
to
favorite
take the
TV
fall.
show on?
Help
I
me,
don't care.
Effie, please. You've got contacts. There's got to be more to this. Something he
I've
knew.
got schoolwork to do.
Something he wanted to
Yeah.
tell me.
I can't
I'll
get
do it
involved
later.
in this, Kate. You know what I do. I just...
I've got to get on with my
Who's
buddies
incoming, Phil?
and
You might wanna be
and
outgoing
win the
right
next
about
and win a bunch of games
now.
of counteroffensive Counter-Strike Global Offensive.
If this goes
like-
down badly, find Lieutenant Miller, my superior. Take
And
anything you
nowadays,
find
the
to him.
bar,
I'm
it's
serious,
not that.
Dave.
It's
Remember,
not
playing nice.
what's the next
Get
innovative
out of
thing.
there.
No,
It's
go.
not, am I going to love this game more than anything else? Today, when a video game comes out from a AAA studio that puts millions and millions of dollars into it, what we're asking of them is not make the next innovative genre change. We just want the game. We don't even want the game to
Get
be
out of
good.
that building, mate. Move.
The game comes out and we're like, please let it be playable. Please let me just put the game in, start it up my first day, and not have it crash on me because all of the coders just like it's really not too much to ask, I think.
Should be an exit through the accounting offices.
And yet we have to put up with it. Like, what going to freak out? Do we think they're going to hate them? When Halo 2 came out, it had been delayed for an entire year. An entire year that was delayed past when we thought we were going to get it. And when it came out, it just was bigger than ever, you know?
That bird ain't playing around. Get your ass to the CEC news building. I'm finding you a way out.
Nowadays, games aren't even releasing in, like, beta stage. They're releasing in alpha. There are games that shouldn't have made it out of early alpha, and they're released. And they're like, well, you know, we'll fix it later. We'll patch it later.
Get running, girl.
Or the game comes out and, like, it's got some glitches and some design issues, but no content. And you're like, I'm done with the game. It's been, 6 hours. What am I supposed to do now? Oh, go to the cash shop. Use the lottery wheel. Buy a bunch of cosmetics that all look like garbage. Pay $5 to get this new emote. That's where the innovation's happened. It's been in how can we monetize our games to make the same people spend more money per game for less content.
Yeah, you can breathe out. Damn, what a mess. Can't believe Pope's gone. Shit, man, this damn city. So you know him, huh? Well, you sure opened a can of worms on this one.
And gamers pay people for these cosmetics. They pay people for them because, and it's not their fault. It's because they're so desperate for anything, for something to actually do in game. They're like, please let me. Gamers want to have that feeling of accomplishment, and instead of getting it from actually doing something in the game, they can't. There's nothing to achieve in the game because the game is 5 hours long. And I'm not talking, a game like.
You gotta push through to the plaza, Jake. There's a route through the tunnels
It's
ahead.
just sad. It's sad because it's obvious.
You don't want to know what's behind your face. Just keep running. Should be an exit off the rail overpass in the plaza ahead. Creep heads to the other side to get down.
These game companies should be looking at Twitch and saying, wow, we've really sucked. We've done something something has gone
one at a time.
terribly wrong in the games industry. And the game company that figures that out, they're going to receive so much popularity and so many. Here's the thing, though. Like, I can't even guarantee that they'll make more money, though.
You've almost lost him. Patrick Krieg in.
Here's the only way to do it. A game has to come out that's so much better than all of these other games that it makes us stop playing them. A lot of people thought Cyberpunk was supposed to be that game,
Good faith.
and it's just,
No word on what's got the blue
it just feels bad that that's not what happened,
And
because I really wish Cyberpunk had succeeded, you know, more strongly than it did.
What the hell, Merc?
Something's got somebody rattled, kiddo. I don't know what it is, but they're mighty jittery. Hey, Sal.
Take long to lose him?
Nah, those blues can't move for shit. I've gotten a little gun happy, though.
Wires are fizzing about Pope's murder. Blue traffic is up. Way up. Don't know what's got into them. Must be contract renewal time. Be careful out there, Sal.
So why all the heat?
Our girl's been lifting evidence from a crime scene. Now every cop in the city seems to be after her.
That the evidence you lifted?
Yeah, I think it's from a diary. Rest of it was gone. All I can make out are Icarus, maybe, and to the highest.
Icarus. Wasn't he the Greek guy?
Yeah, his dad made him some wings out of feathers and wax. Then the boy flew too close to the sun. And psst, no more wings, no more Icarus. If anyone's heard anything, then you know who it'll be, Faith.
Yeah?
I know he ain't a runner anymore, but he's got contacts. You can't avoid him forever.
Wanna bet?
Who?
Jackknife.
Drake's got a location on Jackknife. He's on some rooftops at the old runner training ground near the storm drains. Route's crawling with blues, though. You can follow the canals to the Hampton Town district. Get going.
City authorities are investigating the death of attorney and mayoral candidate Robert Pope, who was found shot.
How is it that an MMO has never come out that's been better than WoW since 2004? Like, how is that even remotely possible?
Chopper spotted you. Make a run for it.
Wow, I've really been slowed down by just bumping into random stuff. Better.
Get out of those canals, Faith. Maintenance access point nearby. I'll find you a new route. We got you surrounded, Faith. Get yourself into the storm drains.
Uh-oh.
like you're in the clear. Now get into those trains.
I want, I don't know, maybe VR. That's the next thing. But I don't want to just have to wait for Elon Musk to make some sort of, you know, breakout VR company that saves the gaming. I don't know. I want a game so good that I can tell my kids, oh yeah, I played that when it first came out. And they're like, oh my gosh, that's so insane. You know? I want to play something like proud of. You know? One day I'm going to tell people that I was there on opening night when Avengers Endgame.
See an exit on the other side. Looks pretty high up.
Which also happened to be, by the way, the best movie experience of my life.
Keep going. Don't think those blues won't come down here. Hey, I'm getting something on the wires. Shit. Looks like they anticipated you might duck in here and send a sniper team ahead.
I don't know. Maybe it's not gaming.
Take those snipers out.
I feel like I'm still waiting to get my front door, my foot through the front door of life, you know? A couple of my friends sort of ditched what they were planning to do and instead went to work for T-Mobile, and they're making really good money now. They've been doing it for a while. A couple others got married. You know, 2 of them have kids on the way, or kids on the way. I don't know. I'm about to be 25 by the end of this month. Just tired of feeling like I've got a clock hanging over my head, you know? There's nothing wrong with that. That's how life goes.
Get out of there, Faith.
You know, and I understand, but I did everything right there. There. So far, the best years of my life have been college. That was sort of hoping it would go uphill from there, but it's been downhill for a little bit.
Jackknife ain't far.
Oh well. Nothing lasts forever. You just have to stay focused on what you want and keep going after it. Nothing else to do, really. In some way, it would be easier if I could, like, point at this thing and be like, oh yeah, that's what I did wrong, you know? But I've never really had that. I don't regret any of my major life choices. Not where I went to college, not who or who I didn't date. You know, I could have done some things better in college, sure, but nothing that, you know, did more than superficial damage, we'll say. I took a year off from everything, just worked in a warehouse for a year. And at the time I justified it as like saying I just needed a break from stuff, from worrying about anything for a year. And before doing my internship, I sort of, you know, maybe I thought, hey, maybe that's where I went wrong. Maybe I shouldn't have taken that year. Maybe I should have just jumped right into, don't shoot me. Maybe I should have just jumped right into my career. But after doing my internship, I can guarantee you I would have like lost my levels if I'd done that. I wouldn't have been able to head to a completely different place in that first year. No way. So, that wasn't the wrong choice. Then I got started with my career, and I can't, you know, and that fell apart a little bit. I can't really blame, you know.
He used to be a pretty decent runner.
It wasn't my fault that COVID happened, you know. I didn't cause it.
Hello, Faith.
Still, changing careers from teaching to politics, you know, working for a campaign, doing an internship, all of this stuff with practically no money. Almost, and completely no money, as a matter of fact. I mean, I would easily call this the biggest risk of my life. But I was going to miss that for a second. So, you know, maybe if this doesn't work out, then one day I'll be like, man, I wasted, you know, a bunch of money and about a year in total trying to do something that I didn't get to do. But even there, I think I would cut myself some slack. It's like, well, if you hadn't done it, you'd always wonder if you could have, you know, if you'd taken the opportunity. I don't know, like... You know, you start second-guessing everything. Ah, crap. I don't know.
Can you find another way through to him?
I don't know, sometimes I envy my brother. Nice. I feel like he doesn't have... I don't know. I feel like all my life I've had sort of this, like, cloud of expectations hanging over my head. Many of them from myself, you know. Where he just doesn't have that. He's probably going to be way happier in his life than I am. You know, he'll settle down somewhere, you know, have some kids,
I know what you're here for.
work a
Faith.
job where he'll probably
Just
make a
tell
decent bit of
me
money,
what
some sort of
Icarus has
tech
to do
job.
with Pope's murder, Jack.
I
Or not
heard
tech, but some
Pop
sort of
did it.
industry job.
You heard wrong.
You a fan of wrestling?
Get a house in the
Pope
woods,
was a wrestling fan.
you know, indulge his hobbies as much as he wants.
To handle his security.
travel maybe.
Travis
Travel's
used to
more
go
my
by
thing.
the name of Ropeburn.
Is this going somewhere?
Ropeburn? Well, he's really just a thug who got lucky. And sometimes people are too ignorant to see their place. Always want to swim in the big pond. Never see the bigger fish. If I were you, I'd start with that glorified slab of meat. Happy hunting, Faithy.
Listen, I don't know about going to Ropeburn straight away.
I'm not. I'm gonna see Miller.
Oh, Faith, what are you doing? You're gonna tell him about Jackknife?
Not yet. He's still a cop, no matter what Kate says. Yeah. He's heading for his car.
I don't know.
Lieutenant.
I fat fingered that. I gotta restart. No! Why did I do that? I didn't mean to skip the cutscene there. I'll be quiet.
Once the city used to pulse with energy. Dirty and dangerous, but alive and wonderful. Now, it's something else. The changes came slowly at first. Most didn't realize, or didn't care, and accepted them. They chose a comfortable life. Some didn't. And those who refused to conform were pushed to the sidelines. Criminalized. They became our clients. We call ourselves runners. We exist on the edge, between the gloss and the reality. The mirror's edge. We keep out of trouble, out of sight, and the cops don't bother us. Runners see the city in a different way. We see the flow. Rooftops become pathways and conduits, possibilities, and routes of escape. The flow is what keeps us running, keeps us alive.
Training time, Faith. Yeah, I know you hate it, but that fall took you out of commission for a while. And now you're back, you gotta keep sharp, especially in this city. Check out these new training grounds, pretty slick, huh? Celeste's on runaround duty, so get to her and just go with the flow, okay?
Okay, Merc. Stands for Mercury, by the way. Not mercenary. Weird, right? You know, that's probably
Get after her.
better for you than what you drink? Veg-Aid? I don't know.
Hi, Faith. Welcome back.
I don't know what they're trying to say.
I didn't think we'd be seeing you so soon.
In this evil dystopia, everyone is healthier. Like, okay. You know. They never really play up the dystopia angle too much. They're just like, these guys are really mean to the runners and the revolutionaries, although they never say anything about who the revolutionaries are or why they want to revolt. dead center.
Merc wants me to run you through some sparring. You know how he is. You ready? Okay, come on. All right, Faith. Let's run through some weapon disarms, just in case.
Remember what I taught you, Faith. Isolate them. Fight them one at a time if you gotta fight.
I will never use slow motion in this game. It just throws off my rhythm way too much.
Okay, that's enough training, ladies. Gotta get to the real thing. Drake's got a job for yourself, so check in with him. Faith, let me know when you're ready to get going.
See you later, Faith.
Yeah, I'm sure the birds are real impressed, Faith. But once you finish showing off, you think you might concentrate on some actual work? Get Celeste in position for a handoff. You need to get the delivery to her. She'll be near the communications tower ahead of you.
I try not to talk too much during the cutscenes, since in a free solo I try to enjoy the game itself. You know, and the cutscenes and dialogue are all part of that, you know? It's like, on a free solo climb, I imagine you would take a moment to look at the scenery.
Celeste's getting pissed. She's almost at the comms tower and you ain't. Get moving and give her the bag. Cell will take it from there. Wires are fizzing about you, Faith. Sounds like some blues are headed your way. News chopper tipped them off.
The majority of polls have put Callahan in the lead, with Monroe and Doyle in the close spot second.
Hey, drop the bag and put your hands where we can see them, or we will...
Just get the hell out of there. Wires are going crazy. Get out of there, Faith. I'm patching Celeste in. You there, Sal?
What the hell's happening? I can hear gunshots, and that bird seems a little too curious.
Faith's on her way. Get your ass ready to move. Blue's ahead. You're gonna have to get through him.
I'm gonna ignore that guy. It's just a bit faster to do that.
Get to Celeste. There are more blues on the way.
I'm on, Faith. CPF on your tail. Hey, throw me the bag! Okay, I got it from here.
Okay, they're playing rough cell.
I'll be fine. Shit, get out of here!
You gotta get off that roof, Nate. Don't care how you do it, just do it. This is meant to be a low-key job. Why the hell were they shooting? What did you do, Nate?
Nothing. They just opened fire.
Don't know what the hell's happening. I'll ask around. Get your ass back to base, Faith.
Say again, Officer Connors.
Going to see Pope. Robert Pope. Taking a statement on that break-in last week? Yeah, anyways, it's 56 West Arlen Drive. Tell Lieutenant Miller.
Copy that. I'll relay the message, Officer Connors.
Thanks. Connor's out.
Hello, sis.
You there, kiddo?
Hey, Mark.
I bet you're listening to the chatter.
You know me.
Try and get some sleep. It's been a rough day. Gonna put the word out tomorrow. See why those blues got itchy trigger fingers. I'll drop by later, okay? And don't chuck
Whoops.
that pizza. I like the topping.
Matured. Yeah, I know. See you, Mark.
That's a win right there.
Repeat, shots fired. All units proceed to 56 West Arlen Drive immediately. Proceed with caution.
Kate! Where are you? Kate, where are you?
Hey,
Mark,
you off?
just get on comms and track me. Almost there.
Well, anytime you'd like to tell me where there is and what the hell you're doing, feel free.
It's my sister.
Ah, okay. I'm gonna see if I can figure out what's going on. Give me a second. Okay, Drake says there's been some heat on West Arlen. Pope's place. I guess that's where you're headed, but be careful. Don't tell him what's going on there. You know he was running for mayor, right? Finally, someone who could actually make a difference in this place.
Thinking of taking
I won't chat too
a
much
trip to the
until
New
after
Eden Mall
this
weekend?
convo.
Then you need to stop by the Taste of New Eden restaurant for breakfast, lunch, dinner, or even just a snack. The Taste of New Eden. It's a little bit of paradise.
Kate?
What are you doing here?
What happened? Did you...
No! You don't recognize him?
Should I?
It's Robert. Robert Pope, friend of Dad's.
Shit, that Pope.
He called me. We hadn't talked much since I joined up. He had a break-in last week. He's still a campaigner. Don't you read the news?
It's not news anymore. It's advertising.
He was running for mayor.
So the break-in must have really spooked him then.
That's what I thought. But it was odd. He told me about the break-in, asked me to come, then asked after you.
Really? I haven't seen him for at least 10 years.
Anyway, he was alive when I got here. Just sitting at his desk, writing. Everything went black. When I came to, he'd been shot. And I'm pretty sure it's with my gun. There was a book on the desk, a diary. It was gone. I'm sure there was someone else in the building. Left my radio in the car. Haven't had time to phone it in.
Come on, come with me. I'll take you somewhere safe.
This isn't the time to run. I'm not like you. Running will just make me look guilty.
You think this was an accident, Kate? There are no accidents in this city. Someone wanted him dead and wanted you to take the fall.
Help me, Effie, please. You've got contacts. There's gotta be more to this. Something he knew. Something he wanted to tell me.
I can't get involved in this, Kate. You know what I do. I just can't.
Blue's incoming, Faith. You might want to be outgoing right about, now.
I'll see what I can do.
If this goes down badly, find Lieutenant Miller, my superior. Take anything you find to him.
I'm serious, Faith. Remember, they're not playing nice. Get out of there.
Now go! And Faith, thank you. Shit!
Get out of that building, Faith. Move.
Alright, I'm going to describe, and I'm not going to include VR. I'm going to describe the type of game that I think would revolutionize the video game industry, right? And it's not a single player, and there will also always be room for amazing single player games. But I also, I'm not personally smart enough to think about any innovations for single player at
Should be
this
an
time.
exit through the accounting offices.
So here's my idea, right? I'm thinking of a system like a game somewhat similar to EVE Online, but more accessible, where player choices drive innovation. And unlike, EVE Online, this one would be an MMORPG. So think what's the name of the game?
That bird ain't playing around. Get your ass to the scene.
It was like apocalyptic,
Find a new way out.
set in New York, then it's in Washington, D.C. for the second game. I don't remember the name, but it's like the Destiny sort of deal on the ground. Imagine that, but extended to the entire world. So I'm trying to think of like Arma for the planet.
What the hell? Move, Faith.
I don't know. Maybe some of this stuff isn't even possible. But I think that would be pretty cool. Like, what right now is absolutely not enough speed. Like, what right now is burning up, the stocks? It's the RPGTA.
Once the city used to pulse with energy. Dirty and dangerous, but alive and wonderful. Now, it's something else. The changes came slowly at first. Most didn't realize, or didn't care, and accepted them. They chose a comfortable life. Some didn't. And those who refused to conform were pushed to the sidelines, criminalized. They became our clients. We call ourselves runners. We exist on the edge, between the gloss and the reality. The mirror's edge. We keep out of trouble, out of sight, and the cops don't bother us. Runners see the city in a different way. We see the flow. Rooftops become pathways and conduits, possibilities, and routes of escape. The flow is what keeps us running, keeps us alive.
Training time, Faith. Yeah, I know you hate it, but that fall took you out of commission for a while. And now you're back, you gotta keep sharp, especially in this city. Check out these new training grounds. Pretty slick, huh? Celeste's on runaround duty, so get to her and just go with the flow, okay?
So here's my concept for a game, right? It's a game that takes the RP element of it's basically an EVE Online for everyone, right? GTA role-playing right now is the hottest thing
Get after her.
anywhere, right? Because people can tell their own stories. People can take their own actions. You know, you do what you want to do, and it's right now it's dominating Twitch. Why is that cool? Why is that interesting? Well, it's interesting for the same reason EVE Online is interesting. Because the stories we tell and our own adventures are more interesting than any created achievement for us. Like they just are. You know? There was a really great piece I was reading on EVE Online where the last battle, which I guess is not something that's unusual for EVE Online, but the largest battle ever in EVE Online history basically crashed midway through. And so, because the game crashed, when everyone reloaded in, one team was in a better position than the other, or one side was in a better position than the other, and so they just murdered them. And the article interviewed like the leader of this faction and asked about that. He was, you know, and of course the other guy, the leader of the losing faction was not happy about it. He said, you know, they need to fix their game, they need to change their, you know, their code, make it better, make it so that this doesn't keep happening. Whereas the other faction, the winning faction, said something really funny. He said they should never have been in that position in the first place. Of course the game was going to crash. We all knew it. Him complaining about how it wasn't fair is like the French complaining after Agincourt that it wasn't fair that they lost the battle. And to me, that was such a hilarious statement that he was comparing a video game battle to one of the most famous, influential battles in European history, the Battle of Agincourt. And for anyone who doesn't know all the inner details of that battle,
Merc wants me to run you through some sparring. You know how he is.
basically,
Ready?
the French showed up with more cavalry, more armor, more people than the English, and they should have won. But the field that they were fighting on was very muddy and got all trod up by all the armies.
Let's run through some weapon disarms, just in case.
And instead of protecting the French, the heavy plate armor that they were wearing slowed them down so much that the English just basically managed to defeat them in a massive upset.
Remember what I taught you, Faith. Isolate them. Fight them one at a time if you gotta
And so,
fight.
like, you know, I just thought that was humorous, but, you know, if you, I want to be able to compare something I did in a video game to the Battle of Agincourt, or something that I did in a video game to real historical battles that I feel are influential. Because he was thinking, yeah, this is an influential moment in my life.
The real thing. Drake's got a job for yourself, so check in with him. Faith, let me know when you're ready to get going.
See you later, Faith.
Why shouldn't I compare this game to real life? It's real. I'm living it. So I don't know.
sure the birds are real impressed, Faith, but once you finish showing off, you think you might concentrate on some actual work? Getting Celeste in position for a hands-on. You need to get the delivery to her. She'll be near the communications tower ahead of you. You're taking your sweet old time, so let's get pissed.
I'm going, I'm coming,
She's
I'm
almost
coming.
at the comms tower, and you ain't. Get moving, and give her the bag. Cell will take it from there.
I don't know. What I see in my head as the most amazing video game ever is like... It's like Risk.
Wires are fizzing
But
about you, Faith.
over
Sounds like the Blues are headed
the
your way.
entire
Chopper
world.
tipped them off.
The majority of polls have put Callahan in the lead, with Monroe and Doyle in the close second.
Hey, drop the bag and put your hands where we can see them.
Just get the hell out of there. Wires are going crazy. Get out of there, Faith. I'm patching Celeste in. You there, Sal?
I don't know.
What the hell's happening? I can hear gunshots and that bird's...
I can't make this stuff. I'm truly not a creative person,
Faith's on
but
the way. Get your ass ready
I'll
to
know
move.
it when I see it, and I haven't seen it. I don't know. I'm probably gonna change the topic of what I'm talking about now. I think I've talked about that enough, but
Blues ahead. You're gonna have to get through them.
ow.
Get to Celeste. There are more Blues on the way.
Come on, Faith. CPF on you, tail. Hey, throw me the bag! Okay, I got it from here.
Okay, they're playing rough cell.
I'll be fine. Shit, get out of here!
You gotta get off that roof, Faith. Don't care how you do it, just do it.
Nice.
This is meant to be a low-key job. Why the hell were they shooting? What did you do today?
Nothing. They just opened fire.
Don't know what the hell's happening. I'll ask around. Get your ass back to base, Faith.
Say again, Officer Connors.
Going to see Pope. Robert Pope. Taking a statement on that break-in last week? Yeah, anyways, it's 56 West Arlen Drive. Tell Lieutenant Miller.
Copy that. I'll relay the message, Officer Connors.
Thanks. Connor's out.
Hello, sis.
You there, kiddo?
Hey, Mark.
I bet you're listening to the chatter.
You know me.
Try and get some sleep. It's been a rough day. Gonna put the word out tomorrow. See why those Blues got itchy trigger fingers. I'll drop by later, okay? And don't chuck that pizza. I like the topping for sure.
Matured. Yeah, I know. See you, Mark.
Shots fired. Repeat, shots fired. All units proceed to 56 West Arlen Drive immediately. Proceed with caution.
Kate! Where are you? Kate, where are you?
Hey,
Mark,
you off?
just get on comms and track me. Almost there.
Well, anytime you'd like to tell me where there is and what the hell you're doing, feel free.
It's my sister.
Ah, okay. I'm gonna see if I can figure out what's going on. Give me a second.
Ow, rat just electrocuted itself. Nice.
Okay, Drake says there's been some heat on West Arlen. Pope's place. I guess that's where you're headed, but be careful. I'll tell him what's going on there. You know he was running for mayor, right? Finally, someone who could actually make a difference in this place.
Thinking of taking the kids to the New Eden Mall this weekend? Then you need to stop by the Taste of New Eden restaurant for breakfast, lunch, dinner, or even just a snack. The Taste of New Eden. It's a little bit of paradise.
Kate?
What are you doing here?
What happened? Did you...
No! You don't recognize him?
Should I?
It's Robert. Robert Pope, friend of Dad's.
Shit, that Pope.
He called me. We hadn't talked much since I joined up. He had a break-in last week. He's still a campaigner. Don't you read the news?
It's not news anymore. It's advertising.
He was running for mayor.
So the break-in must have really spooked him then.
That's what I thought. But it was odd. He told me about the break-in, asked me to come, then asked after you.
Really? I haven't seen him for at least 10 years.
Anyway, he was alive when I got here. Just sitting at his desk, writing. Everything went black. When I came to, he'd been shot. And I'm pretty sure it's with my gun. There was a book on the desk, a diary. It was gone. I'm sure there was someone else in the building. Left my radio in the car, haven't had time to phone it in.
Come on, come with me. I'll take you somewhere safe.
This isn't the time to run. I'm not like you. Running will just make me look guilty.
You think this was an accident, Kate? There are no accidents in this city. Someone wanted him dead and wanted you to take the fall.
Help me, Effie, please. You've got contacts. There's gotta be more to this. Something he knew. Something he wanted to tell me.
I can't get involved in this, Kate. You know what I do. I just can't.
Blue's incoming, Faith. You might want to be outgoing right about, now.
I'll see what I can do.
If this goes down badly, find Lieutenant Miller, my superior. Take anything you find to him.
I'm serious, Faith. Remember, they're not playing nice. Get out of there.
Now go! And Faith, thank you. Shit!
Excuse me.
Get out of that building, Faith. Move. SWAT's swarming on you, Faith. Find a way out of there.
Ow.
Should be an exit through the accounting office.
Come on. Ah, why is it... What on earth? I don't know how they're so accurate when they do that. That was weird. I couldn't, like, track left as much as I wanted. Yeah, whatever.
playing around. Get your ass to the CEC News building. I'm finding you a way out. Get running, girl.
I'm going. I'm a little concerned because the helicopter should be shooting at me right now. So I'm worried that it's glitched out somehow. And that I'm... Okay, I can hear them. That's good. Alright. I think everything's fine. I have had this door glitched out for me though, so now we're good.
Yeah, you can breathe out. Damn, what a mess. Can't believe Pope's gone. Shit, man, this damn city. So you know him, huh? Well, you sure opened a can of worms on this one. Take the bridge across the avenue and head for Centurion Plaza. Picking up squad cars moving in on you. You ain't got much time. They're trying to surround you, Faith. Punch through to the plaza. They're trying to cut you off the head, Faith. Get through
Nice.
quick.
I like how the color changes gradually on that bridge. I
Yeah,
think that's
push
pretty
through to
neat.
the plaza, Faith. There's a route through the tunnels ahead. Get some air in your lungs and run, Faith.
Probably
You
one of
don't
my,
know what's behind you, Faith. Just keep running.
more favorite slides in the game.
Should be an exit off the rail overpass in the plaza ahead. Creek heads to the other side to get down. Blue's up ahead, kiddo. One at a time, remember.
I'll take that.
Head up onto the rail overpass. It's the only way through.
Every time, they just hit me. I don't know, the guy's like an aiming god.
You've almost lost him. Patching Krieg in. Faith, let's get you out of here.
You okay? Come on.
You did good, Faith. No word on what's got the Blues so trigger happy, but I'll keep on it. And, don't worry about your sis, okay? We'll fix it.
What the hell, Merc?
Something's got somebody rattled, kiddo. I don't know what it is, but they're mighty jittery. Hey, Sal.
Take long to lose him?
Nah, those blues can't move for shit. They've gotten a little gun happy, though.
Wires are fizzing about Pope's murder. Blue traffic is up. Way up. Don't know what's got into them. Must be contract renewal time. Be careful out there, Sal.
So why all the heat?
Our girl's been lifting evidence from a crime scene. Now every cop in the city seems to be after her.
That the evidence you lifted?
Yeah, I think it's from a diary. Rest of it was gone. All I can make out are Icarus, maybe, and to the highest.
Icarus. Wasn't he the Greek guy?
Yeah, his dad made him some wings out of feathers and wax. Then the boy flew too close to the sun. And psst, no more wings, no more Icarus. If anyone's heard anything, then you know who it'll be, Faith.
Yeah?
I know he ain't a runner anymore, but he's got contacts. You can't avoid him forever.
Wanna bet?
Who?
Jackknife.
Drake's got a location on Jackknife. He's on some rooftops of the old runner training ground near the storm drains. Route's crawling with blues, though. You can follow the canal to the Hampton
Authorities
Town
are
District.
investigating the death of
Get
attorney
going.
and mayoral candidate Robert Pope, who was found shot dead in his offices earlier. We have one suspect in custody and are currently searching for another.
Chopper spotted you. Make a run for it. Get out of those canals, Faith. Mason's access point nearby. I'll find you a new route. They got you surrounded, Faith. Get yourself into the storm drains.
Going down.
Bird's bugging out. Looks like you're in the clear. Now get into those drains.
All right. One of my favorite rooms in the game, right up here. The massive storm drain reservoir.
Got some drain plans. Should be an exit on the other side. Looks pretty high up. Keep going. Don't think those blues won't come down here. Hey, getting something on the wires. Shit. Looks like they anticipated you might duck
Didn't
in here and send a
expect
sniper
to
team ahead.
fall short there. It's all good though. So there's another way to get up to the top here by going up the right side. but it's much harder and I believe slower. I don't know by how much slower. I know I've never done it in a live run, and honestly never really intend to.
Take those snipers out or keep out of their way. Just get your ass through there.
Crap. Okay. Better. Okay. That was terrible. I feel like that's so slick, I would just fall off instantly. Like, look at this garbage. The ledges are literally covered in water. There's no way my grip should be this good right now. Yeah, but I can, like, jump straight across to the ledge, even where the water is just running off, and I'll be fine. I think so, anyway. Maybe sometime when if I ever come here to practice, I'll try it. Just to make sure. I think I did it once, though, on a practice run. Good, good, good. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna hide. Don't turn the corner. Don't turn the corner. Alright, we're good. I'm glad he just stayed there. I actually... Okay, so I should have done it like I normally do and just gone around to the left and stuff, so... But taking the guys out with the double shot was the first time I've ever done that. It was pretty sweet, so I was like, oh yeah, it's all good.
I know something about Pope's murder, so don't let him wind you up, okay? He used to be a pretty decent runner. God knows who he's working for now.
losing him. You always say that.
Damn it!
Can you find another way through to him?
Thought I might be a little bit short on that. Alright, all the way to the top. It's basically random whether I make it to the next pipe or not. I did.
I know what you're here for, Faithy.
Just tell me what Icarus has to do with Pope's murder, Jack.
I heard a cop did it.
You heard wrong, then.
You a fan of wrestling, Faith? Pope was a wrestling fan. He even employed an ex-wrestler to handle his security. Travis Burfield used to go by the name of Ropeburn.
Is this going somewhere?
Ropeburn? Well, he's really just a thug who got lucky. And sometimes people are too ignorant to see their place. Always want to swim in the big pond. Never see the bigger fish. If I were you, I'd start with that glorified slab of meat. Happy hunting, Faithy.
Listen, I don't know about going to Ropeburn straight away.
I'm not. I'm gonna see Miller.
Oh, Faith, what are you doing? You're gonna tell him about Jackknife?
Not yet. He's still a cop, no matter what Kate says. Yeah. He's heading for his car.
Lieutenant Miller? I'm Faith. Kate's sister?
She never mentioned a sister.
Hell, we're not the mentioning kind. She told me to find you if things went bad.
She's been arrested. And you wouldn't be the suspect seen fleeing from the crime scene, would you?
Well now, it's difficult to recall with a gun in my face.
I know what you are.
You know it was a setup, right?
I know Kate wouldn't be capable of something like this. But my captain's asking some difficult questions, and I can't even get in to see her.
What do you know about something called Icarus?
Why?
It's mentioned on this. It was in Pope's hand. I think it's from his diary.
You took evidence.
Kate's the only family I have, Lieutenant. And blues in jail don't last long. She goes down for this, it's a death sentence.
I won't stop you. I owe that much to Kate. But there are plenty of people who'll try. And I can't stop them either. You better learn how to run.
Running is what I do best.
Ropeburn's got an office at Z. Burfield International Shipping near the Riding Park subway. Should be a sign on top of the building. It'll help guide you. Look, I saw Ropeburn wrestle once. Broke some poor bastard's arm, then headbutted the ref. So if this Ropeburn really is mixed up with Pope's murder and Kate's setup, then he sure won't be a talker. He'll be a fighter.
Good. Just jump this normal. Thank you. nice.
Mayor Callahan reiterated that although a reclassification of tobacco products would be unlikely, they had not ruled out.
I just do what I'm told. You know that? Yeah, well, I don't know what to do. I facilitate things. And I got more folks watching me than just you. And they wanted us to wrap her up all night for those blues. Yeah, so it don't look good for you and your little dad. Take that up and down. In a few days, it'll all be over. Today's front page will be tomorrow's kitty litter. Come on! That run-up won't last long. None of them will, right? The precious Project Icarus will be fine. 5 by 5. Now don't get your panties in a bunch. Look, meet me at that new place on Reynolds Street tomorrow. 4 p.m., okay? Don't freak, they ain't finished building it yet. All quiet once you get above street level. See you there. And don't bring any of your friends. We good? Good. Anyways, I gotta get some chow. A brain like this don't hold up itself, you know.
So, Ropeburn did know something, huh? Wonder who he's meeting with. Get back here and we'll find a way to make you an uninvited guest. Hey, look sharp. I'm getting Blue's heading for you. You must have triggered a silent alarm somewhere. Ass out now.
Crap! I didn't pick up the gun. Okay, that's... I was thinking about something else. Dang it! I'm not worried about this part.
4 Blues, head for the roof. Don't forget, you're public enemy #1, Faith. To those guys, you've got meal ticket written all over.
It's the fighting sequence on above the helicopter that I'm worried about. Okay, I just have to like not miss my kick, not screw it up. It's fine. It's fine.
Don't stop. You ain't shaking them yet.
Dang it! Can't believe it. All right. We're good. Run. Ah, the light. It blinds us. Alright, stop. If you're running too fast, the game can glitch right there. And instead of doing the double jump, you'll actually just vault over it right to your death. So that's why we slow down a second there just to kill our momentum. There's one other place where that's the case. For the opposite reason, actually. Coming up in Chapter 6, there's another double jump like that, where if you have too much speed going into it, you can actually bonk your head on some pipes at the top of your jump, and it'll kill your forward momentum mid-jump, and you'll just drop and die.
Drake's got a hideout up ahead. Head for the cranes, and I'll update you when you get closer.
One of the hardest wall runs in the game, right there, to actually land consistently.
Watch it, Faith. The Blues have a chopper incoming.
I'll definitely want to land that when I'm speedrunning this game. But for now, it doesn't really matter. Alright. Yeah, okay, so there's the helicopter that I'm actually worried about. Because it's going to be dropping off some guys. Normally I would have the pistol from the guy's desk to deal with them, but I forgot to pick it up, so...
Looks like you're going to have to fight.
I'm gonna actually have to fight straight up. See what happens. Wait right here. This guy comes to the top of the stairs. Crap. Okay. Oh. I'd prefer if it wasn't both of them directly within my sight line like that. Whoa.
That's the last of them, Faith. Now get going.
I was gonna say, that guy was like taking some actual evasive precautions. Not normal for the AI in this game, by the way, to be that smart. That guy was special. I'm gonna call him Doug. Probably my favorite sign in the game right here. 5 signs someone you know might be a runner. Telltale scuff marks, unexplained scrapes, absences, calluses, and a fondness for the color red. Are your children safe? Is your radio transmitting secret messages? Find out what you should know. The newest threat to children, running. I had someone ask me, why do you play where you can see all the colors, like where you can see the color red? Do you really need it? And to that I say, first off, no, I don't need it. I've memorized basically the entire game at this point. And secondly, the reason I do it is because I think it's just a little more... It's weirdly realistic to what the game is, because the whole point of it is that Faith and the rest of the runners don't see the city like normal people see it. They see the flow, whatever the flow is. I obviously the flow is just I see certain cool jumping things in red, right? And so in that sense, all of the obstacles being in red actually are part of the lore. Goodbye. So that's why I keep it around. You know, it's like if you're playing a game based on Daredevil, would you really, like, be like, no, this is too unrealistic. I'm gonna see the world the way I would see it in this case. And then you just, like, can't see anything because you're blind. Like, you know, that's not a real game that would exist, you know? So, that's why I... Stop shooting me. Stop it! I don't... Bad. Bad. That guy I'm gonna name Steve. Shotgun Sniper Steve, because that's a shotgun he was hitting me with from, like, 50 yards.
What I think you did? God damn it, girl. I just
nailing me. Come on.
Can you get a message to Miller? I need to see him again.
Sure.
I received your message.
I started looking into Ropeburn.
Why?
He's Travis Burfield, Pope's head of security.
You think he killed Pope?
Maybe. He sure as hell set Kate up. Wanted a cop to go down for it. And he wasn't alone. Heard him mention Project Icarus.
Burfield is dangerous, Faith. He's not someone you want to mess with.
He framed my sister.
I'm sorry, Faith.
For what?
For this. I don't want Kate to go down for this either. But we've got private firms muscling in on our districts. Bowstring city security, they call it. They're breathing down our necks, waiting for us to slip up. The only way they might go easy on us, and easy on Kate, is if I give them...
Me?
Yes.
All I care about is Kate. And for her sake, I'm gonna let you go. But if you pull a gun on me again, I will kill you.
And right now, I think I'd be doing the city a favor.
Oh, harsh words. Where's my post-its? Dang it. Here.
There's a bird going in the direction of Roburn's meeting.
You think it's Roburn's pal?
Maybe, but it looked like a CPF one to me. And how many other people can get their paws on a bird in this place?
Not many. Hey, you better get going if you want to catch them. And keep off street level 2. Blue's around.
Very nice.
I'm looking at the plans for this place. It's a labyrinth. And quiet, too. No wonder Roburn picked it. But if there's a bird involved, I'm guessing they'll be near the roof. You're gonna need to find a way up.
No, drop. Why didn't I drop? I know I hit the drop button.
You through yet?
Oh, relax. I'll get there. We'll get there when we get there.
No, then.
What on earth? Thank you. I don't know. I don't know what I think about Chapter 4. It's fine, I guess. It's got the only QTE in the game, which I would prefer just not to be in the game.
Miller. Shit.
Seriously?
Yeah. Should never have trusted him. He's with Ropeburn. Daddy's up to his neck in this Icarus stuff. I'm heading up. See what I can find out about Pope and Kate. Ugh.
Did he send you? You can both go to hell. No one threatens me.
Faith?
Yeah, I'll be okay. Better talk fast. I can see your hands starting to sweat. You set up Kate Connors, didn't you?
That little cop? Yeah.
Had to be a cop, right?
I don't mess in politics.
Who killed Pope? You?
No! I hired someone.
Who?
A professional. Meeting him tomorrow, 2 p.m. Atrium in the mall, downtown. You'll recognize him.
Why were you with Miller?
You sure you want to know about that? Pull me up and I'll tell you.
Watch him, Faith.
Try anything and you're roadkill.
Sure. Ah!
No.
Shit!
Get
Merc,
sniped.
someone shoot. They got Ropeburn. What the?
Blue's about to crash the party, Faith. Get out of there.
Wait. Go. That's fine. I actually got hit there more than I normally do.
Seems Jackknife was bang on the money about Roper being behind this. Wonder who his professional is. I'm boosting your signal. Try and find a way through.
I like that little sequence.
Signal
It's
set.
kind of fun.
Seems you might be clear of the blues for now. Looks like the Riding Park subway stop's closed. Some kind of renovation work.
This spot you actually have to be a little careful of, because you can get snarled up on
Going into
the
the subway, you gotta go deeper.
on the wire if you're not careful, and it will kill you instantly. Well, it's more like what happens is you hit the wire, or the barbed wire, and then you can't get off of it. It just like snags you on top of it, and you just sit there and die. All right.
Blues ahead trying to cut you off. Get ready to fight.
I'm gonna ignore that guy. Set myself up so I can... Okay. Waiting. Perfect. Oh wow, he actually turned the corner. Abnormal. Okay, that was really weird. I think what happened was I sort of like, my wall run caved in halfway through because I was too low, and then I hit what appears to have been some sort of, I just like an outcropping in the wall, and that, because I was able to bounce off of it and jump again, and that saved me. There we go. Technically, you can make the run the whole way. I don't do it in a free solo just because it's too. It feels too scary. Like, no way. I'll just wait here, and you can see the time interval isn't like that much. So again, it's like, you know, it's definitely possible to make it because you just go through this fence right here. But once you do that, the train's only like a second behind you. So it's right at the edge of what's possible. Go. Don't glitch. That actually did glitch on me once, and the train just didn't come. And eventually guys just came through the door and killed me.
Look sharp. Full tunnel ahead. Jump to another train.
I'll wait for the next pillar. That was a little scary. Sometimes they put two pillars like pretty close to each other, and that was one case where that's what they did. speedrun, you would run right into that sign and get stuck right there. But I don't think that's very realistic for the game, so I just don't do it. It's not like they intended you to be able to just run right into the sign and
Nice work, kiddo. Real nice. If you get any more trouble, Celeste's on a job near you. She'll help you out.
yeah, I'm going.
What are you thinking about?
A murderer?
Yeah?
Yeah. Pope's. Got a tip-off about a meet at the New Eden Mall tomorrow. Gonna pay a visit.
Shit, Faith. Why are you doing this? It's not your fight. Just, I don't know, lay low.
Everything's changed. The city's different now. I keep thinking of my folks. They thought this place was something worth protecting. Mom and Dad were friends with Pope. Organized protests, lobbied the mayor, took me and Kate on marches. But I never really understood why back then. What it meant.
Merc said your mom died.
She was killed during the downtown riots. Protest marches that went bad.
That's rough.
After that, we, well, pretty much fell apart. Dad never forgave himself, and I left home soon after. Guess I never really forgave him either.
That's when you met Merc?
He caught me, breaking into his place.
No kidding. You never said that.
He offered to train me. Felt like a good way off the street, so I took it. Not much else going for me.
What you're doing now, Faith, is the fastest way to get yourself killed.
They got my sister involved, Sel, and I need to clear her name. I owe her that much. I'll survive. That's what we do.
Survival is overrated. You need to live a little, too.
Hey, you want to come with me tomorrow? Could use the help.
Can't. Drake's got me on a job. Says I've been slacking. Look, I've gotta go.
It's fine. Someone's bound to start shooting at me soon. Get going.
Faith. Take care.
The New Eden Mall should be ahead of you, but watch it. Mayor Callahan's on some kind of campaign drive-about. A few streets away, so there are roadblocks all over the place.
This level has probably the most random
Should be a way up onto the overpass.
death in the
Section 3
game,
and 4.
where I could just get absolutely murdered in the mall sequence.
Wires are humming. More blues on the way.
Good timing.
Get down track 4 to the next access stairway. Should be an alley close by there. Get you back on the roof.
I want to hear it on the right. Trap.
The alley's right there. See it? Take it.
I put my back to that pillar intentionally because I'm generally protected in it. Come on. Making it to Chapter 6 is what I consider a good run. Chapter 7, making it through that is a great run. And then I've only had like a single run get all. I've had 2 runs get all the way to Chapter 9. Or maybe just one. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's just one, actually. And that one I just didn't have enough experience, I think. So I definitely just wasn't ready for it. But this time I'm way more prepared.
Blue's moving to the roofs ahead. Looks like you're gonna have a fight on your hands.
Yeah. 5's got some of the gnarliest jumps in the entire game. But I mean, Chapter 8 is probably the hardest platforming sequence. Yeah, Chapter 8 is probably the hardest for platforming, and then Chapter 9 has the hardest gunfights. Come on. I'm just gonna be patient and wait for this guy to round the corner. There we go. I'll take that. Normally I have to drop down, but they had exposed themselves pretty well. So I felt confident just, you know, fighting them from the rooftop like that.
You're doing good. Mall's just a few blocks ahead.
Go almost all the way to the top, but not quite. It's good. Perfect, actually. And up, please. Thank you.
You're close to the mall, Fade.
Nice.
They've bugged out.
Alright, that's the last serious platforming sequence. And then you can see, if you look to our right, ladies and gentlemen, you can see Celeste, the traitor, just sort of running around in her weird white bodyguard costume. So yeah, coming up is the worst single part of the game. I just have to get lucky, that's it. I just have to hope that I don't get randomly murdered in the elevator for no reason. Alright, here we go. There's Celeste up
Joe
ahead.
Burns meant to be meeting his little friend in the atrium, right? Well, it should be just ahead of you.
Uh-oh.
Damn chatter's gone wild. Get out of there.
So I'm gonna try to time it for when the shooting fades.
Shit.
Go.
Sorry, Faith. Got down on the wire.
Okay, that could have gone a lot better, but it also could have gone a lot worse. So I didn't die. But yeah, that's the kind of crap you just have to deal with. You just take so much fire, even when you could see that I did it so fast. Just did not matter. Probably my most... That's probably my most dreaded single instance of a free solo or a speedrun, because it just... It's so random. I'm not exactly sure of the strat to deal with it, but, you know. We're all good. We're still going.
All's got some support structures and maintenance areas at the top. There should be a way out up there.
Well, that's the last bit that I'm actually, like, worried about, because I've been very consistent in dealing with the jump across the atrium itself. Although I shouldn't, you know, obviously I don't take anything for granted, but...
Searching Sector 12. No sign of Roger. Proceed to lockdown area.
And stop.
There she is!
Oh shit, Faith. They have a goddamn machine gun.
Alright, now we're going to take out the machine gun. In a speedrun, I wouldn't take that guy I probably wouldn't take that guy down, I would just leave him. But in a free solo, I think it just provides a little bit of extra security when you're up here. Getting shot mid-jump does not actually deviate your direction at all.
There should be an exit on the other side of the atrium.
But what it can do is it looks big and scary, and it like shakes your frame of reference. So even though technically it doesn't do anything to knock you off of your jump, the fact that it happens can sort of cause you to like twitch reflex and change something. And so that's why I want to take that guy out ahead of time. Just for that extra layer of precaution.
Looks like my little friend is back.
Think he's the assassin?
I don't know, but I think I know someone who does.
Hey, Faithy. Nice of you to drop by.
With a little bit of persuasion, Ropeburn was pretty chatty. Told me about his meeting with Pope's killer at the mall.
And you're thanking me, right?
But when I got there, guess who was waiting for me?
No idea, Faithy. I just go there for the pretzels.
Bad case of the blues. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
No, Faithy. It wasn't me. Besides, if I wanted you dead, don't you think I would have just killed you myself?
You're right. A creep like you couldn't have organized that.
Now, don't be like that.
Ropeburn's dead.
I'm impressed.
Wasn't me.
You need to be careful who you hang around with.
Oh, I learned that a long time ago.
And yet, here we are again. But I'm afraid I'm gonna have to cut this little meeting short, Faithy. Places to be, you know how it is. Try not to get yourself killed.
Merc, you can stop pretending not to listen now.
What's up?
Can you do a search on Parandella Kruger Security?
On it.
Why do you ask?
Been seeing their name around.
In Ropeburn's
office and somewhere else.
distinctive logo. Getting anything?
Just what you'd expect. Loans, fencing, armored cars, private security. Oh, and they secure our world, apparently.
Where are they based?
A few offices around town. Just got a new place down near the docks.
Get me some coordinates.
I'm gonna go check it out.
Head toward the building with the big stupid dog symbol. Loading bay should be a way in.
No. This does not bode well. Okay. This is probably the chapter where I've died the most. That was close. That was lower than I thought it would be. So, you know.
Careful, because... Sniper Team Gamma, anything to report?
Nice. Alright, sniper duel. Let's go. Whoa, what the... Why were they already alerted? I've never seen that. Ever. Here's the way it happens. Watch. This is the way it happens every single time. Yo, suspect spotted and nothing. See? But this time he just fired instantly. He fired so fast that he just killed me. So that's complete garbage. I don't even know what to say. Like, that was terrible. Just complete randomness.
To Mark Schoner, please report to the shift supervisor's office. Mr. Mark Schoner.
This is, by the way, the second place where you should kill your momentum before you jump.
According to the plans, there should be a way through.
I'm gonna stop the stream for either half an hour or all night. Either I'm gonna get back on in half an hour and continue then, or I'm just not. So I'm just gonna go sleep. I'll pick it up tomorrow at the latest though. So yeah. That's all, folks. Thanks for watching. Dang it.